From the home of the Mariners since 1999, we're coming to you from T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the AL West between the Texas Rangers and the Seattle Mariners. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Marco Gonzalez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Into the box now, Shin-Soo Choo. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Texas, the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Santana is after it. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and tipped what the pitcher gave him.
Here's Rougned Odor now, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. His prior history versus this arm, pretty average results, 4 for 15. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Swung on and missed, 1-1. Gonzalez is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
A full count for Odor, 3 balls and 2 strikes. From the belt, kicks and deals. Right side. Gordon is there. There's one, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Now to the plate, Elvis Andrus. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Smith is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an... Mike Minor, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Striding in, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mariners,
first pitch on its way.
Baseman.
Liner towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Domingo Santana comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
I got 1 ball,
1 out, nobody on. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes 1 away. Wow. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage. Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Vogelbach playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Seager, the runner at first with 2 gone. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. An inning. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning.
Mazara.
Hit hard on the ground to the right, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Danny Santana, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Grounder down the line at 3rd, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Long throw to 3rd, but too late, and he's safe at 3rd. And they'll have runners at 2nd and 3rd following the 1-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Smith, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the run is in to score from 2nd. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Right back to him on the mound. To 2nd for 1. Relay to 1st in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Rangers on top here. Now in the box, number 23. He'll get his first shot with the bat here.
The first baseman.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Lifted down the line in left. Gallo will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrus. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
So striding forward now, number 30, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Santana moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Mariners are to the plate now is the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo, a base hit in his first trip.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the 0-1. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Santana looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Rangers.
Digging in, Rougned Odor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Yanked fouled off to the right. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses with it, 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Two and two. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Up with it, Murphy. And he makes the throw to first. Odor is retired, 2 down now.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 2 out, nobody on. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
2-2 is a changeup that misses, 3-2. Joey Gallo would be next if they can keep this inning alive. There's ball 4. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or 2, D-row, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably getting a piece of cheese.
2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it, a ball and a strike.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Now at the plate, Tom Murphy, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Skied into very shallow right. Mazzara has it in his sights, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth.
One gone now in the Mariners' 3rd inning, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
One out, nobody on. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gallo sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Here's D. Gordon now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Left fielder. Domingo.
Popped up. And Elvis will put this one away, and that retires the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronald Guzman. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
The batter, the center fielder.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Danny Santana. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 9.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. First pitch on its way. And they start him out away with a called strike. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
1-2 to the Rangers catcher. The 1-2. This one's down to third. Seager has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding into the box, Kyle Seager. He singled his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there. Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit. You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Settling in now, number 23, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Lazar is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Two on here with 1 man out. And that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. 4-1. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Seager at second. Vogelbach at first. 1 gone. Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Now
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
The catcher, number 2.
Minor sets. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. Mariners forced to settle for 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Rangers 2 and the Mariners 1. So striding in, Logan Forsythe. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Logan Forsythe.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting. The designated
Striding
hitter.
forward now is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the 1st inning of play. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the
Digging
Rangers.
in, Rougned Odor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High chopper towards first. Fielded cleanly. He'll flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, thanks, Heidi. A bouncer to the left side. And And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Now batting, the second baseman.
He's set and the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, left field.
So stepping in, Domingo Santana, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Strike one to start the at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Squeezing it is Odor, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And in to bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Here's Elvis Andrus now.
Leading off for the Rangers, the shortstop, Elvis.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? Yes, says Freddie Ferguson down at first. Strike one. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike one. 0-1. And there's ball one. Andrus on at first. Nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. The first baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Stepping in now, Nomar Mazara. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Ready for another shot now. Ronald Guzman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging the club on that one. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with two gone.
Up next for the Rangers.
Stepping into the box, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with two away. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Two out, bases loaded. And he misses 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Logan Forsythe would be next. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
Thank you.
A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire. Dan Vogelbach is next. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
So he got him swinging. Daniel Vogelbach is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. This is popped up. Guzman in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 3.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. It was a walk in his last trip, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Forsythe is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. The Rangers on top in this one as we get a look at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Number 50 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
The third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Forsythe.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now.
Designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Forsythe aboard here at first with nobody out. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, second baseman.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. We're in the seventh inning now. The pitchers duel 2-1 our score. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Smith. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter.
So it's a runner at first with two men out, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. First pitch of the at-bat. Heading out toward shallow right. Right fielder has a beat on it, and that's the third out. Ranger stepping into the box, number 30. He had a sac fly earlier.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The catcher, number 2, John Murphy.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. On the ground to third. Forsythe is there. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter,
Malik Smith, the next to hit. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he pops it up. Andrus onto the grass. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
The left fielder, Joey Gallo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one. This is pulled into right. Number 30 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The right fielder, number 30.
So one gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Santana. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Ronald Guzman. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. 1-2. So the lineup flips over and digging in. D. Gordon. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, man. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Sean Kelly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Mazara moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. He was great all night long.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam it with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Santana on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Seager. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And it's fouled away. Down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Designated hitter, Daniel.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Daniel Vogelback. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Danny Santana. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
Santana.
Line hard down the line in right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Into the box now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Played on the backhand. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Santana on second. Kiner-Falefa on at first with nobody out. And there's ball 2 now. And he popped him up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. A swing and a miss on the ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Shin-Soo Choo. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin.
In now, Rougned Odor.
The second baseman, Rougned.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
3 runs already home here. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. He loses him on ball 4. At the plate, Elvis Andrus. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Elvis Andrus.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Line toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. On the night, he's 2-for-4 with a pair of singles. From the stretch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Smith's on the move. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Austin Adams takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
1-1.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Mariners. It's the Rangers 6 and the Mariners 1. Leading off the inning, number 23, and they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away.
Up next for Seattle.
Digging in once again, J.P. Crawford. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. No balls and a strike to count. 0-2 the count to Crawford. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Now batting, number 30.
So coming to the plate, number 30, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Odor is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. Texas took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Mike Minor takes home the win. Marco Gonzalez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.